Hey guys, my name is Dr. Ashish Goyal, and this is a very special time of year. Yes, Christmas is over, but for me, this kind of feels like Christmas every year because around this time, I get something very special from the publisher of Pediatrics Board Review. And it looks something like this. So let's take a look. All right. So on the front, what you're going to see is it says it's the 2018 edition of the Pediatrics Board Review, or the 8th edition of the PBR. So this includes our core study guide, and it also includes our Q&A book. And what I love to do is take this also as an opportunity to go ahead and let you know why Pediatrics Board Review is so different than the other traditional board review companies that are out there. Because ultimately, that's what you're trying to decide. Which company do I go with, or do I get this resource also in addition to the other resources? And the answer is no. What I highly recommend that you do is find one resource that you can get and stick to just that one resource, because information overwhelm is honestly one of the biggest mistakes that anybody makes when they're trying to study for a medical board exam. So let me tell you a little bit more about what makes Pediatrics Board Review so different. The biggest thing is the idea of congruency. So we have our core study guide, our Q&A book. These are available to you in a hard copy format. These exact same books are available to you in an online format where you can literally scroll on a desktop. We also have a different format of this exact same content that is available to you on our membership website, where you can search for something within the entire book. The exact same information is also going to be available to you in video format. So we have an online video course. You can actually just log in anytime on your phone, on your tablet, on your desktop, and go ahead and start watching the videos whenever you want. And the content in the video course actually follows the material in the core study guide exactly, from one topic to the next, from one chapter to the next. And that's one of the great things about it. It is congruent from one resource to another. The same thing goes for the audio information. Our audio course is also available to you in an online version, and there's also a downloadable version of it, so you can take it on the go, on your phone, on your tablet. You can take it on an airplane. You don't have to have an internet connection to go ahead and use it, and it's the same content, so it helps you go ahead and reinforce that information over and over and over again. So on first glance, sometimes people take a look at the Pediatrics Board Review All Access Pass and they're like, oh, that's too much information. I don't know if I need all that. But the honest truth is, it's this information, but it's this information in a digital format, in multiple digital formats, and it's provided to you in a congruent manner so that you can be efficient and you can have that idea of repetition, which is absolutely critical if you're trying to master the information. And beyond that, we also have a digital picture atlas in a PDF format as well as an online format. So the idea, once again, is congruency, efficiency, and also innovation. So what else is innovative about Pediatrics Board Review? Well, you know what? In our core study guide, we have a lot of name alerts. So name alerts are different topics that look like kind of the same thing. They sound very similar, but actually they're very dissimilar, and we help you understand why that's the case. And then what is a double take? A double take is simply something that is in the book multiple times. And there are some topics that we actually have in the book 2, 3 times. And the idea there is, just because something is initially in the infectious diseases chapter, it doesn't mean that it doesn't also belong in the inborn errors of metabolism chapter. And we want you to see that information again and again so that you don't have to jump around from one chapter to another to refresh your memory when it comes to a certain topic that's briefly mentioned inside another chapter. Another example of something really, really innovative is something that we do over the summertime. I do not know of a single other board review company out there in any medical field that has actual live summertime webinars with content experts. That's right. So we have our online video course, but we also have content experts who go ahead and field your questions before the webinar. They go ahead and answer all of those questions and knock out one by one on the webinar. And then on top of that, if you have additional questions, they go ahead and review those, and they either give you the answer, or if they can't give you the answer right there and then, what they'll do is they'll go ahead and take that information, go back, look it up, find an answer, and we will go ahead and get that information out to you later on in the year. And we also have something called a corrections and clarifications guide. I don't know of any other board review company that does this, but we're like, you know what, send us all your information. Send us whatever you think needs to be fixed up. We'll take a look at it. If something needs clarification, we'll take a look at it, and we'll go ahead and put that in our annual corrections and clarifications guide and go ahead and push that out to all of our members at least 2 to 4 weeks before the actual exam. So you can have those questions answered, so that you can leverage us, so that you can leverage our content experts, and you can focus on doing what's most important, which is trying to master the information without having to go outside of the Pediatrics board review system. But beyond that, if you need a little bit of additional help, we do something else that's very innovative. This year especially, we're taking on a lot of personalized schedules. You tell us which days you can study, how much you can study, how fast you can study, whether or not you want to do a mock exam, full mock exam, or a partial mock exam. Have you failed before? You give us all this information and we massage it into a personalized schedule that is specifically suited for you and the dates that you can study and how much you can study. And we're going to tell you which page to start on, which page to end, how many questions to do. We're going to tell you all kinds of information. So we're even doing that for some of our members this year. What else are we doing? Well, we also have something called a test-taking strategy course, and we have that in multiple different formats. So we're also the only board review company that I know of who has really put a strong focus on helping people just become better test takers. And this course has helped people pass their exam after they have literally failed 3, 4, 5, and even 6 times. They finally go through our test-taking strategies courses and they end up coming out just with amazing stories, okay? Whether it's a first-time pass or it's you sending us emails saying, oh my God, I can't believe I increased my score by 20 points, 30 points, 40 points. We had someone in 2017 who failed their exam before using a different resource. They came over to Pediatrics Board Review. They went through our system and they ended up scoring more than 50 points higher than they did the previous year. It's absolutely amazing. It's so much fun for me and my team. We absolutely love sharing these success stories, and we absolutely love hearing about these success stories. And really, our entire job all year long is trying to figure out how we can support you to make sure that you are going to be successful on your board attempt, okay? And regardless of whether or not you're an initial certification exam taker or an MOC test taker, Pediatrics Board Review is perfect for you. We've helped so many people pass on their first try, and we've helped tons of people pass on their 3rd, 4th, 5th, and even 6th tries, all right? If you have any questions whatsoever, please reach out to me and my team. We're very, very easy to get a hold of. Just shoot us an email, head on over to pediatricsboardreview.com/contact, fill out the form, and we promise to get back to you within about 12 to 24 hours, or you can just shoot us an email directly over at online@pediatricsboardreview.com. And no matter which exam you're taking, best of luck, and if there's anything that we can do, please reach out and we'll do the best we can. Take care, guys, and good luck.